And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Good evening. It's officially good evening on the West Coast of California. It's July 7th, Monday, at about 5:30 p.m. Pacific. And let me start here with the first five to the channel. Crypto Greek showed up first. Then we got Scott Srock. Crypto She-Hulk shows up. Gunner, Mike Gilbert, okay. AJ Singh, Marcos Moreno, welcome to the channel. Let's take a little look here. Just scanning the comment section. Now, Joshua Josephson says something that's interesting. Zoltar, please, no more cryptos. I already got 20 different ones, and I need to fill my bags before I getting into other. You know, you got to have some self-control there, buddy. Look, I constantly get new people to the channel all the time, okay? I provide options that I never, ever did before. We've got options on this show. You don't have to take part in anything. You can just watch the show and not do shit. That's one option. See, in the old days, we had no options. We had zero options. I would just read news articles, and that's it. No other things to do. Then I start thinking, you know what? I'm a reasonably intelligent person. And I know some of you guys are kind of like the gambling type. I am too. That's why I'm here. I try to make smart gambling decisions, very smart ones. If I'm going to put in money and shit, hey, on that one crypto, I made a fuck ton of money. All right. I'm not saying which one, but we're talking G's. I can't do that all the time. They told me like my CMB told me, hey, Crypto Hulk, slow your jet, cool your jets there, speed racer. But what I try to do on this show is give you options. If you don't want to do anything, don't do anything. That's fine. Some people are the aggressive type. They want me to deep dive on a certain crypto, and they want to put 4, 5, 10 grand on it. When it goes up 30%, sometimes 100%, then they sell off, and then maybe they buy in, maybe they don't. I don't know. I don't care. So here's the deal. I'm going to always... I like the new format of the show because as we get closer, let's make money, right? I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm not sitting around for 60 hours a week doing all this work to just start. I got these people I have to block on my X and all that. Oh, you're a shiller now. Oh, so I'm supposed to sit around here, have boring shows, just go over news. Nobody makes money. Like, fuck that. That's why you're in those damn X chat rooms and everybody's so drunk and high, you don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They're arguing all the time. How are you making money off that? How are you sitting in those stupid fucking X rooms? See, this is why I like YouTube. I'll tell you what, there's too many fucking communists working at YouTube, but I like YouTube. I'm just saying, okay? It's got a chat room. You could ask me questions. Not that I'm going to give you an answer, but it's like this. How cool is this? You could say, "Hey, Crypto Hulk." You know, I mean, if I know the answer off the top of my head, I'll give you the answer. Like this instant. Like you don't have to pay for that. This is a free show. You can just ask me whatever question. So what I do is for those people that don't have the money, you don't need to buy nothing. And then if somebody wants to drop cash or something like they do, sometimes they drop cash and ask a question. That's totally cool because then guess what? The poor people watching the show get your answer for free. See how that works? But it doesn't matter to the one guy because he's ready to maybe put 3, 4, 5,000 into a crypto. He doesn't care if you hear the answer that I give him. He just wants to make that fucking money. You're no competition to him. You're the people that have 5 or 10 grand to dump into a crypto. They're his competition. Can he get in earlier or quicker than them and dump before they do? That's how this channel works. You don't have to do a fucking thing except watch the channel as a freebie. Then you can do a $5 show or a $10, or some people got the $500 membership. You get Crypto Hulk's hotline. If If you got an issue, you want me to look up a crypto, I get whales. These guys will come in, they're going to dump 30, 40 grand into something. They call me up. Not that I know. Crypto Hulk, can you deep dive this really quick? Get back to me tomorrow by 2:00 p.m. I got these 2 cryptos and I need your decision. I'm ready. And I said, tell me how much you're going to put in, 30, 40 grand. I'm like, oh, shit. So I look into that shit, make sure. And then I tell them my disclaimer stuff. And then they're like, yeah, just Crypto Hulk, if you, not me, Crypto Hulk, if you had 40 grand and you had to buy either this or that, or you had to split it and you couldn't save it and buy anything else. It's got to be either one of these two. Like, what ratios would you do? How much? So I would just tell them, well, if it's me, based on the information that I did, and I don't give a shit about giving you information, I'd buy that one and I'd put 75% in that and then 25 in the other. That's what I tell my brother, myself, not you. And that's how I do shit, you know. And they'll say, okay, thank you very much. Then maybe I don't hear from the guy for the next month because he goes off and dumps 40,000 in. It goes up to 100%. He makes 40 grand and he's done, you know. So that's what the $500 a month channel offers you, the same information that these other guys, I know they got $2 million in crypto. I already know. They told me. Some of them will screenshot it and show me. I don't tell nobody who it is. I already forgot already. So this how my show is set up. You don't have to lose money. You can make money if you want. You can hold great crypto. I'm not shilling. Shilling is when you sell bad crypto. We don't talk about bad crypto on the channel. There's no cryptos that I talk about on this show that I will not buy or haven't bought or whatever. So that's how it goes. Like, if I'm talking about it here's another thing. If I talk about a fucking crypto for more than 20 minutes, probably you want to look into buying it. And I said, look into buying it. Okay. If I talk about a crypto for 5 minutes, maybe 10, I don't know. You can kind of tell by the tone of my voice. If I'm spending 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes on a crypto, chances are I got skin in the game. And if I don't have any money in it, then that must mean this dude talked about it for the whole fucking time. So that just shows you. Now, sometimes we'll do shows where we just have news. And that's it. And news is good because you've got to see a bigger picture, not just focus in on a price shit, man. That's fucking stupid. So we've got to zoom out sometimes and look around. And then when I see how I do it is this, we zoom in and we fucking take it. Okay. Then after that, it's like a Shark Tank. We go in there and fucking tear apart that fucking crypto shit. And some of you guys buy it and flip it and buy it back again. And whatever you want to do, I don't even fucking care. You'll sell it. It goes back up. Or you'll sell it and it'll dump. You'll buy it. You'll wait for some of these people to pump it back up. You'll sell it up. Hey, I don't care what you do. My show is to teach you about great crypto that I find. And I'll show you all the evidence to it. And whether it's good or bad, I don't fucking know. Zoltar tells me. And besides all the drugs and shit I do, you know, that's how the show's set up now. So you have all kinds of options. You can look at crypto. Maybe you just take notes. So one day, if you come into $300 or $500, you take notes. Oh yeah, shit, Crypto Hulk talked about that. Because sometimes when I talk about shit, it goes up, and then over time maybe they go down, right? Well, then you buy in a month or two later when it's down. There you go. Okay. All right. James Earl Jones. Absence fee, Hulk. Been burning both ends of the candle, watching your reruns, and Zoltar advice is helpful. Let me get a cough drop in here. And let me give a disclaimer. And let's get into Bernard Baumgardner. Says Hulk smash. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation there. Appreciate it. Mr. Lucky. Did you ever get my number? Yes. Let me look into my phone. Let me see here. I know I was inputting people's numbers. Let me look here. I haven't put it in my phone, but let me check something. Okay, I got you written there, but no phone number. I know I screenshotted it, and earlier I was writing names down. Yep, I got it right there. I'm looking at it. Phone number is 602-366-9217. Mr. Lucky. Oops, did I just say the guy's phone number on here? No, that was the wrong phone number. But don't worry, you'll probably call somebody in Phoenix and just say hello. Delgadov. Thank you very much, Delgadov, for the tax-free donation. Hold on a minute. I think I saw something there. Dana, appreciate you, Hulk. Right on. Thanks for that. This is the best job in the world. I think this is probably, I did really love there was one job that I had in law enforcement that I just loved to death. I never should have, well, I don't want to get into it. But yeah, but this job's pretty damn cool. Both jobs are great. But this is kind of different. But thanks for that. Made me think about stuff. Let me get in my disclaimer. Let's get to work. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto or advising. Before every show, I get really high. Me and Zoltar snort cocaine. I snort cocaine with a toy before every single show. That's how we come up with ideas and stuff for stories to read to you guys, news articles. We snort coke, we find the articles, we bullshit to them, and I give it to you. And then somehow imaginarily, just by accident, the cryptos go up 30, 40, 100%, 15x, just like fucking accidental coincidence. I don't know how that happens. Some of the crypto stays up for 1 to 2 days straight. Just a fucking coincidence. That's all. Has nothing to do with us talking about it. I'm the biggest liar on the internet, and don't buy anything I say or don't sell anything I tell you to sell. I think Zoltar wants to drop acid. I think he does, but he doesn't want me to tell you. All right. Mr. Lucky, haha, sweet. Definitely the wrong number. I know, 602, because I used to live in Arizona. So somebody in Phoenix is getting phone calls right now. Haha, sweet. Just making sure, appreciate it. I'll shoot you a text here at some point. I'll start your membership once we start talking. So it's just like, well, I'll start it tomorrow and stuff, whatever. So it's fine. Let's start with this article. Okay. Let me locate this article right here. Right here. Let me look. That was from, okay, Elm Tree Funds. Okay. Everybody, I want to show you something. Oh, man, this is big. Now, this crypto we're going to talk about is not going to 10x. I'm just letting you know. I talked about this yesterday. This is a crypto everybody knows about. We're not going to even bump the price on this thing. It's impossible. Let's look at what we got going on here. I want to show you the future. Wait, hold on. Marseille Munko. Hey, Hulk. Sent me, Hulk, my dude from the morning show. Yeah, remember your name. Sent She-Hulk my number. Okay, good. We'll coordinate stuff. And your guys' prices and shit, none of that membership stuff starts until we're talking. And so if it takes you a week to get a hold of me, your membership don't start. Some guy paid me $200. And I write it down, like, I don't know what's taking him so long, but maybe he wants to take 2 months to pay me. But some dude with at JGT-J3F paid me $400. But, and whatever, I don't have a phone number. I don't know who this guy is, but I wrote it down. So whenever you're ready to to get the whole thing in. So whatever, just whatever. Everybody has different payment things or something. All right. Blackrock. I want you to see what's going on. You're already gonna know. Once I get into this, you're already gonna know what crypto I'm gonna talk about. But I want to show you something that's massive. What's going to happen? Where do they really do that? They're trying to make me pay for this shit. Oh, these companies are always doing this now. Oh my God, seriously? These stupid assholes. Okay. There's another one. This next website. They're all these websites are doing this shit now. Yahoo Finance. Okay. Let's do this. The Yahoo Finance is free. It's a free article. Let me eliminate these other two. No, it's a Belgian bank. That one. Okay, this is really massive. And I'm going to go over what I think is going to happen. Now, right away, I felt this was going to happen. I studied it, and by the time of my investigation was over, I had to verify it with Grok 3, and Grok 3 said there's a 9 out of 10 chance I'm right. So let's go over what we're looking at first here, and then we'll talk about what crypto I think is going to be doing all this. BlackRock pushes deeper into private markets with the purchase of Elm Tree, ELM Tree. It's an investment company, one word. I want you to see what's going on, everybody. This is massive right here. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, said in a release that it struck an agreement to buy commercial real estate firm Elm Tree Funds based in St. Louis, Missouri. Oh my God, do you now see where this is going? When I read this, I was like, no fucking way. What's BIDL? What is BlackRock's BIDL? They've tokenized United States treasuries in BIDL. Who's doing that? Onodo. And Ondo's getting help from Axelar. And Axelar is a partner of Ripple. Oh, shit. Do y'all see what's going on right here? DOSman says, I smell tokenization. Chris Sharpie says Onodo. I know his name's Sharp, but I like calling it Sharpie. The pen. Proppy is my guess too. I did think of that, but then let's not get ahead of ourselves, because there's a news article the other day, 3 days ago, that I went over. Let me repeat the article. I'll show you it later. Somebody says Proppy or whatever. That's a possibility. But Onodo Finance just got allowed to buy SEC-regulated broker Oasis Pro for U.S. tokenized stock push. The deal. So what? I'm not going to get into the article right now because, come on, don't make me eat dessert before dinner. What we got here is BlackRock's token. Okay, BlackRock goes to buy for $7 billion worth of company. They're buying a real estate firm. Oh, really? Now, what happened 3 days ago? Onodo just happens to get a brokerage license to sell stocks and shit. Tokenized stocks and shit, huh? What the fuck? What if Onodo, not Proppy, what if Onodo, since it's already working for BlackRock, here's what it's got. Here's why I say it's Onodo, not Proppy. Number one, why would BlackRock not use Onodo and then go use some other company? You see, Onodo just joined up with Oasis Pro. They got all the licensing, all the brokerage stuff done. They're all good to go. It's a green light for Onodo. So if maybe, now Onodo does real estate. If you look at Onodo, it's tokenizing of this, that, and real estate. Okay. But what was missing here was Ondo's ability to be a broker-dealer. Oh, and since they already work for Blackrock, why would you bring in somebody else when you already got them right there? But let's keep reading. Keep it under one big umbrella. Exactly. The world's largest asset manager said in a press release that it has an agreement to buy real estate firm Elm Tree Funds. Oh my God. The price wasn't disclosed, but the deal is expected to close within the next few months, subject to regulatory approval, everybody. Now, if it was just buying it, that would be one thing. This deal could be done right away. You know why it's taking so long? Because Blackrock ain't just buying it. Now, this is part of my speculation, okay? Here's where Crypto Hulk is guessing, all right? Why the fuck would Blackrock go and buy this real estate company? From what I've read on the internet, it's worth $7 billion. Why would they buy it, number one? Why would they go to like Proppy, number two? They already got Onodo. Number three, why would Onodo all of a sudden 3 days ago get some kind of broker-dealer license from a firm that can do a whole bunch of buying and selling and tokenizing for sales? And are you seeing what I'm seeing? Hold on to your Onodo bags if you got them. If not, look, it's 80 cents. I just told you what, yesterday or the day before, didn't I tell you? Now, I haven't seen this article, but when Onodo bought that brokerage company 3 days ago, we went over that right here. And I told you, guess what? Remember when Onodo was 10 cents? If you were watching Crypto Hulk Show, I was the first one that told you. Then I was the first one that connected. No other channel. It took about 2 months, maybe 3. I was the only channel that told you Onodo is working with Ripple. No, there's no proof in that, Crypto Hulk. Well, I showed you that one, didn't I? I came out with that before Ripple even announced it. After I announced it, it took about a month to a month and a half-ish probably, and then maybe 2 months or whatever. Then all of a sudden, Ripple has to announce it. And the whole world was like, what? But that's how we do it on Crypto Hulk Show, man. We always find out the best shit before everybody else. That's how it works. That's how you guys make money. So let's get back. The Blackrock deal, that company has $7 billion in assets and leases. They lease more than 250 commercial properties to single-tenant renters across the U.S. They specialize in build-to-suit industrial real estate facilities. Now, I want you to think, what's Trump trying to do? Bring back industry to the United States. Are you guys seeing where this is going? Onodo is going to fucking go. I know it's 80 cents, but in about 6 to 8 months from now, when Onodo is like $4, you'll be like, holy shit, I fucking should have got it. Maybe it's $10. I have no idea. Maybe it's 20. I have no idea. I'm just showing you how this is going down. Blackrock buys a real estate company for $7 billion. The process has taken a long time. It has to clear the SEC and stuff. Well, let me ask you a question. Here's the question. Since when does the SEC regulate a real estate deal? They don't. They investigate security real estate deals. Oh, Crypto Hulk, you're right. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, this deal will be done, right? Biting cash, done. No need to do all the funny paperwork and the financing and shit. Just fucking buy it like that. Done. You have the certificate tomorrow. But there's something more than that going on. Now you got Trump trying to bring all his business to America, and factories need to get built. And guess what real estate company is going to start tokenizing all this shit. BlackRock. Oh, fuck. What if BlackRock started in the real estate business? Because that's why this deal's taken so long. What if BlackRock starts the real estate business? So they buy the properties, they help get them financed and built them. Maybe they have people just pay rent. Maybe BlackRock finances the building of it and everything and rents these. I'm just telling you how do they finance a lot of it? Is they sell tokens and oh shit. Amazing. See where all this is going? Onodo. Now, me personally, no. I'm going to show you later, but Grok 3 says what I'm telling you now is a 9 out of 10 chance of it happening. I'll take a screenshot and show you. Everything I say is fact-based. I don't need to make up shit in my program. I'm like the best at what I do anyway, so why the fuck do I need to make up dumb shit and lie to you? I'll do a screenshot later. In the latest attempt by the giant money manager BlackRock, they want to do what? What does BlackRock want to do? Broaden its holdings of private assets. Oh, shit. They're going to tokenize all that real estate company property and then make a fuck ton of money off. It's like, I have a house, right? Let's say I have a house. And I got, let's say I got a $500,000 house. I'm just making it up. And I got $400,000 in equity. I could tokenize my house. That $400,000, I can then start earning 18% a year profit on that house. That's right now 20%. That's about $80,000 a year I could make on my house. That's $80,000 more than I got right now. I could literally tokenize my house out. I own $400 in equity. I'm making money on my house. Plus, I could rent it out at the same time. Oh, fuck. Fucker. Meet the fuckers, right? Damn, Crypto Hulk. Now, let's talk on a bigger scale. BlackRock buys $7 billion in property. They're making, who knows, 20% a year on that. Then they're making money on the rent. Oh, shit. You see where this goes? Onodo is going to fucking go nutso. Onodo nutso. Got it? Let's see right here. Let's go back into this article. BlackRock has spent more than what? $28 billion on related acquisitions in the past year. What's BlackRock doing, everybody? They're buying up certain things so that they can tokenize them. And Ondo's already working with BlackRock already. So listen to this. Here's what BlackRock says. Structural shifts. We're having a structural shift in the real estate sector, everybody, creating, quote, new opportunities for private capital. Where do you think this is going, the $7 billion? It's going to tokenize on Onodo. That's where the fuck this is going. So if you wanted to, you could type in a Grok or hopefully a good search engine. Type in, if $7 billion... You can do this. If $7 billion of Onodo tokens were bought today, what would be the price of Onodo? Somebody do that. Because they're literally going to tokenize out $7 billion, and they're going to need those Onodo tokens. So let's see what the price of Onodo would be. Go into Grok 3. Some of the cheaper AI stuff you guys get for free, that shit don't work. I'm going to do this myself while I'm waiting. I don't know if Grok will be able to tell us, but I got Grok 3. Let's see if it works. If $7 trillion of Onodo tokens were bought today, what would that drive the price to? Let's see if Grok 3 is able to even do this. Oh, I put 7 trillion. That's fucked up. That's wrong. Did any of you guys do that? No, we're talking about AMP. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Somebody's trying to pump AMP and shit ain't working. Now, I own AMP, but I'm not pumping it. If $7 billion of Onodo were bought right now and nobody sells, nobody sold, what would the price? Let's look here. Okay, it'd be about 3 times the price. So it'd be about $3 for Onodo. Okay. So Onodo would go to about $3. Interesting. Michael Brown, 635 or higher. Well, not according to Grok 3. Via my broker says we are continuing as usual, just with the benefits of being acquired by a large Australian. Okay. Now remember, they can always burn up Onodo, like Stellar did. What some people think XRP will do. The XRP labs will probably order the nodes and shit that burn up half. You never know. So just letting you know. Let's go back to the article. So they're telling us major structural shift in the real estate market, everybody. We all know what Blackrock's going to do. That's my opinion. Larry Fink has touted BlackRock's shift to private markets as a strategy aiming to give his customers better returns than the traditional 60/40 stock market and bond portfolio. Everybody, they're switching to crypto right in front of your eyes. Right in front of your eyes. They bought a $7 billion. Now they're going to see how this goes. They do a little bit in the treasury. The BlackRock Treasury biddle, right? What is that, $3 billion now? Okay, now it's off the real estate. They're going to probably move $7 billion real estate. Okay, let's do something else. And before you know it, BlackRock has like 50 to 100 different things tokenized. Meanwhile, everybody else is doing the same thing. This is what's happening, everybody. You're seeing it, right? I'm showing you right now in front of your eyes, what the hell is going on and what's going to happen. Okay. This is, and we're just talking about one company, BlackRock. What if everybody starts doing this? Eventually, they will. That's the answer. Everybody will be doing this. What if, okay, look, here's where Onodo is not going to stop at $3. Let me show you this. More recently, the United States SEC Commission Office of Investor Advocate said in a report that it will look into the use of private equity as alternate investing. BlackRock estimates that its 401k holders could deliver 15% more money in the next 40 years. Let me ask you something. Let me do a Grok thing. Oh shit, I want you to see this now. I want you to see how fast this can go from 80 cents. Hold on. What if BlackRock Investments dumped all of its 401k into tokenized assets and Onodo Finance was the main token? What price would that drive the token to? Here we go. Let's see what Grok says. It's not going to be 100%, but I'm just kind of curious for fun. What would the price of Onodo be? They got 11 trillion in assets. Sweet God. Okay, let's say if they have their 401k is 1 trillion. So they got 11 trillion, but that's in total assets. But let's say, are we going with 1 trillion? Let me see if that's what. If BlackRock were to move 1 trillion in tokenized assets, let me get through all this. About 425. Wait. They go from a high of $3,000 to about $425. There's a couple different approaches. You got another approach where it goes from $10 to 80. A more realistic approach, they're saying here, they're just showing market cap, but it's a lot of fucking money. They're saying at the bottom end, around $80, but it depends on how it all goes down. I just did it for fun. It's a lot of fucking money. I'd have to mess around. I'd have to spend 20, 30 minutes looking at these numbers and seeing what Grok's saying and stuff. But this is where all this is going. They're going to take their $1 trillion in pensions, and they could potentially dump it all into Onodo, which could get it up to $4,000 a piece. So you're going to look back, and when you could have bought it for 80 cents, and one day when it's $400, $4,000, I don't know. It just depends. So we're just having fun is all. Okay, that's the BlackRock article there. Now we've got Elm Tree. I looked up Elm Tree, and there's no crypto connections with them. What we do have is this. Here's a article we did the other day. I'm going to just touch on it very, very briefly because we already did this article. We already discussed it a few days ago. Onodo Finance is going to buy SEC regulated broker Oasis Pro for U.S. tokenized stock push. Now, I want you to see this because this is why, in the end, Grok said you are 9 out of 10 times right that there's a good likelihood Onodo will be chosen for all the real estate that BlackRock's going to buy, okay? So what happens a few days ago, Onodo gets the special license. They're buying a company. That's how this is done. You just buy a company and now you're regulated. It's just that fast. The deal, pending regulatory approval, would give Onodo licenses, plural, to operate a broker-dealer, ATS, and transfer agent for what? Cryptocurrency in the United States. Oh my God, it's coming. That's what BlackRock's doing. Don't be fooled by those little rich bastards. Onodo Finance said it agreed to buy a regulated broker platform. This is all regulated. Everything's going to work if they want it to. There's no Gary Gensler to fuck this shit up or nothing. The SEC gave them the license. There you go. Gary Gensler's gone. I know we're still having post-traumatic stress from that stupid fucking weasel. Tokenizing firms are increasingly acquiring, like Onodo, regulated entities to bring traditional finance, like that real estate deal with Elm Tree, worth $7 billion, and bring it onto what? Blockchain platforms, everybody. Tokenizing platform, Onodo Finance said it agreed to buy Oasis Pro, a regulated blockchain platform. laying the groundwork for rolling out tokenized stocks in the coming months, everybody. Oh my God, it's coming. That Onodo, just let you know, I know it's 77 cents right now, but this, look, I'm not, let me continue, because there's no other crypto company doing this. I'm going to show you this right here. Why? Because this is the first company. Let me show you. They got first mover advantage. That's how you make this money. First mover advantage. The acquisition price was not disclosed. The Oasis Pro, that company, would give Onodo a bundle of U.S. securities licenses. Oh, nice. It's like getting a Christmas present in July. They get a broker-dealer license. They get an alternative trading system license. What do you think that is? An ATS. Well, Crypto Hulk, I don't know what ATS means. Okay, alternative trading system means not traditional. Well, I still don't know what that would mean. It means crypto, you fucking retard, okay? This is what's happening. They're having an alternative trading system. That's crypto, just in case you're really slow and you ride a short bus, all right? And they transfer you. They'll have a transfer agent. They'll be considered a transfer agent by the what? U.S. SEC. Oh my God. Let's look. Okay, listen to what this company is. Oasis Pro. Oasis Pro was founded in 2019. I think that's when Trump was in office. By one of the first, it was founded by who? Who was it founded by? Was one of the first U.S. firms authorized to settle digital securities in both fiat and stable coins. Oh, shit. This was the first one in the United States to have crypto like this, where you have fiat and crypto. They're calling it stable coins, but that's what stable coin is, crypto. Like USDC and DAI. It says like. It also contributed to shaping regulatory policy through FINRA Crypto Working Group. Onodo, listen to this. Onodo, which already manages 1.4 billion in tokenized assets, said it plans to roll out tokenized stocks for non-US investors. Oh, that's just fucking brilliant. Leave us out. Via its global markets platform in the coming months. Oh my God. This is fucking cool. Now, guess who also is doing this? Robinhood, Gemini, Kraken, and Bybit. Everybody, get ready. Now, I'm going to show you the video here. Hold on a minute. Okay, where are we at? All right, so it says, based on the analysis, the likelihood is estimated that 9 out of 10 reflecting strong strategic alignment and market conditions with minor certainties. What do we got? In conclusion, it is very likely, 9 out of 10, that Onodo Finance will tokenize and use Oasis Pro for real estate tokens. Oh, shit. Driven by its acquisition of Oasis Pro, its partnership with Blackrock, and the growing trend of real estate tokenization. While some challenges exist, they're not significant enough to derail this likelihood, given Onodo's track record and strategic positioning. This assessment is based on the latest information, July 7th, today. 9 out of 10 times, Crypto Hulk is right. Now, let me send this to you. So it's not just my opinion. I back things up with facts. And my initial belief before I started this investigation was when I saw that Blackrock bought $7 billion in property. First thing hit my head, Onodo. Then I had to do a bunch of investigative work. And then I typed in news articles, gave them to Grok and these kinds of things. And then out popped the 9 out of 10, 90% likelihood. Doesn't mean that it will, but it's got a 90%. That's pretty solid. I'm just checking the comments. Chris Sharpie says, I'll sell my Onodo for $1.25 right now, then rebuy it. No, we're not. This is not a pump show today. We can't bump no Onodo. What this is me showing you in the next 3 to 6 months. I strongly doubt Onodo will be 80 cents. It says they're coming out with these tokenizations in the next coming months, whatever that means. So we're probably looking at 3 to 6 months from now. I have no doubt Onodo, as long as they're going to start right away, they ain't got Gary Gensler here to fuck around with shit. It's a green light. So I could easily see 3 to 6 months from now, Onodo might be at like $3, $4, $6. You never know. So Grok is saying $3. So I don't know. I mean, don't take what Grok says. You just have to figure out yourself. I just put in just that one deal. Onodo's got all kinds of stuff they can tokenize, not just that. So if you're thinking, oh, it's only $3, well, what about the other shit they're going to tokenize? Oh, so it could be $12, $20. I don't know. That's up to you. I know Caleb Brown sells Onodo. If you don't have it, you should consider having at least $500 in it. Maybe you do this, you get $500 of it, and it goes to $10, $20 in 6 to 8 months. And then how much you got? So it's all up to you, whatever. Now, if we're just thinking $10 to $20 trying to flip it, I don't know. If I were to buy Onodo, I'm holding that shit. That's just how I am. Like, I'm not going to try to flip Onodo personally. I don't have any money. I'm broke right now until the first next month, August, so that I get to go shopping again for crypto. So I'm just doing this to show you options you might want to take, or at least it's fun to watch history go down. Be like, you know what? I knew that would happen. We were watching Crypto Hulk and he called it. Dutch Kev, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. How are you doing it every time, man? Crypto Wizard, keep it up, Hulk. I'm just reading news. That's all I'm doing is reading news, and then Okay, we are back again. Crypto Hulk. YT had to shut us off. No, I'm not a wizard. I just find news and I look into it like a journalist. That's all. I mean, I have an English degree. I was thinking about becoming an investigative reporter, actually. But I had to choose a 16th century British and American lit degree. Then graduate, then go work in law enforcement because my daughter was being born and we needed the money. So that's, who knows where I would have ended up. But I just had to graduate. I was going to get a second. I was double majoring. I only had, I think, 4 classes left, maybe 5 or 4 to be have a double major with psychology. But we just needed the money because we were broke. And that's how it was back in 1999. So, okay. Next article. What time we got? 10 minutes. Okay. Perfect. Let me click out of the Blackrock Onodo stuff. Super state. Oh, now this is interesting. Remember the other day we talked about Centrifuge. Now, I typed it in there. Somebody tell me Centrifuge, Centrifuge. Centrifuge, we went over this about a week ago, and it's CFG. What's the price of that? Somebody you look that up? And also, does Caleb Brown carry it? So 2 questions. 1, Centrifuge, what is the price? And number 2, does Caleb Brown, 19 cents. I think when we talked about it, was it 17 or somewhere in there? I can't remember. It's not okay. It's 19 cents, 20. All right. Now, somebody see if Caleb Brown. Yes, they do. Oh, shit. Howley Hawaiian says, we really appreciate you and all your hard work. Right on. Yes, Caleb Brown has it. Okay. Here's an option, a cheaper option for some people. I went over Centrifuge for maybe an hour. I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour. Okay. What Centrifuge does kind of what here's another crypto that maybe BlackRock picks. Maybe BlackRock picks Centrifuge. Now, according to Grok, I got a 9 out of 10, but Grok's not the smartest. Guess who outsmarted Grok? Centrifuge is a blockchain-based platform founded in 2017. It focuses on what? Tokenizing real-world assets. Oh, shit. So it acts like an Onodo. Now, guess what? Centrifuge just got picked by the Dow Jones to assist them. Let me give you that article. Oh, shit, they took it off? Oh, here we got it. Okay, false alarm. Now, I'm going to show you somebody else. Now, if it was me, I'd think BlackRock would stick with Onodo, personally, because they got all the licenses and, okay, they're already working for BlackRock. If BlackRock's going to pick somebody else, it wouldn't be the, what's that one, the real estate company somebody told me? Fucking, at the beginning of the show. So it wasn't Mobley, it was, what's that real estate app? Proppy. Yeah, thank you very much. Proppy. Okay. I don't think it would be Proppy because, one, we got Onodo, and I just spent all the time talking about that shit. Number two, I don't think it's going to be Proppy because we got this article right here. And what is this? Centrifuge, the crypto at Caleb Brown for 19 cents, is now collaborating, working together with the Dow Jones Index. That's so fucking huge. Well, what does that mean, Crypto Hulk? All the prices on the stock market, they need accurate prices and all this shit. Centrifuge is taking care of that for the United States, for the welfare of the United States. And guess what Centrifuge also does? They got a 2-for-1. They do a proof of index, and they tokenize shit exactly like BlackRock. And they're working for the Dow Jones, who's working the stock market. Oh, shit. Maybe it is Centrifuge instead of Onodo, Crypto Hulk. It's possible. But that would be the only one. It wouldn't be Proppy at all. Not at all. It would be this motherfucker right here, Centrifuge. They're already working with the Dow Jones in the stock markets. Proppy's not doing that shit, okay? This one is built into the financial system right now. This is massive. The Dow Jones is working with Centrifuge. It's not going to be fucking Proppy. That shit's fucking whack, all right? That's for like just people like you and me wanting to hop in and spend your $5 and buy some dumb shit. Okay, Centrifuge. That's where it's at, or Onodo, in my opinion. And I'm going to give first dibs to Onodo. Plug and play. I think either one could do it. I think Onodo could do it or Centrifuge. If you buy Centrifuge, you get to buy 4 more. They're only 20 cents. 4 centrifuges, or you can buy 1 Onodo, your choice. Or you can split up your investment, and that way, more than likely, if it's not Onodo, it's going to be Centrifuge. So either way, you're going to get 2 to 1, half dozen the other. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just showing you options, okay? I don't know if it'll be either one of them. What's the likelihood it's going to be something like a Proppy? 0. That's the 0 likelihood. So it's either going to be, because Grok already said 9 out of 10 times chance that's going to be Onodo. But it could be Centrifuge. I don't know. And these are just questions that, hey, I don't fucking, if I know that shit, I'm not working on this fucking TV show. I'm working for Blackrock or something like Robbie Mitchnick, and I'll be making fucking bank. All right. So what the fuck do I know? I'll buy more of both just to be safe. Look, all these cryptos are good. Like, there's no fucking shilling on this program. It's called facts. I report facts, and then I guess I fooled Grok as well, right? So when Grok says you're 9 out of 10 times right that this is going to be Ondo, so I guess I fooled Grok as well. Okay, that makes no fucking sense. So it's not shilling, it's reporting facts. So all the dumb fucks out there that go on X Spaces and you're all fucked up on drugs and shit, you don't even know what you're fucking talking about. All right. Hulk, I just saw on Seal's CoinX page that WiseSat is using a new company called Astrocast. Might be worth looking into. Okay, well, we'll just do that shit for tomorrow. So it's out of Switzerland. It's a startup from 2014, just about the time Ripple showed up. The company operates a constellation of low Earth orbit satellites. Okay, I'll look into it. So, okay. I think we're about done. Let me just check these comments here. These real world assets, crypto, will probably be separated by continents. Delight Crypto Box, thank you very much for that tax-free donation. Okay. Proppy is clickbait. Yeah, that's just, BlackRock ain't fucking with no shit like that, all right? I'm not saying you can't get rich if you invested into Proppy when it was brand new and shit, like 5 years ago. I was looking into that crypto Proppy exactly when I first got into crypto 5 years ago. I saw that. And then Mobi, M-O-B-I, I think it's called Mobileye. It's out of Israel. BMW, Mercedes and shit. I was going to invest heavily into Proppy and Mobileye, which is Mobi. And I said, no, let me just get into some of these other cryptos. But that kind of, at first, when I first started Crypto Hulk, I was going to go into tech investment. Then I switched up and just got into crypto instead, because Mobi is more like computer learning and computer vision, stuff like that. But I wanted to get it more into crypto. Every time you try your own research on Crypto Hulk's channel, your phone starts acting funny. Okay. Okay, really quick. I know I'm running over. Well, I'm still under an hour. Okay, I did research on 3 cryptos. Now, I'm going to do this very professional. Vera, nothing special. Banker, no way. And Pack from Hashpack, it's a wallet token. I did the research. I'm not going to bore myself and you. I'm not saying these projects are bad. It's just I won't fuck with them at all. I won't even put a dime in any of them. And yes, I know that Pack is hooked up with Hedera, and I just don't care. So I'm not getting into the breaking it down for 5 minutes each crypto. It's just Banker Coin or BNKR was just, and there's going to be people that get all butthurt who work for them. I'm not getting into that. So I'm not making any comments, because if I'm going to make a comment, it's got to be fact-based. So I'm just telling you I wouldn't put a fucking dime into what is that? BNKR. The next one, Vera, VARA. And then PAC, I know that it's a token for the wallet of HashPack. I read it. It didn't impress me. I didn't even get a fucking small chubby at all. Like, yeah. Like a Vienna sausage, maybe just that. I didn't even get like Woodrow Wilson in my pants, in my pantalones. Algo gigante. No hay algo gigante. Muy pequeño. Muchísimo. Muy poquito. A Vienito sausage. All right. So none of this shit interested me at all. All right. Let me look here. We got to click out of that one. There. Okay, hold on to that one. Chuck McCabe, Chuck Charlie, Chucky. Another great show. Thanks for all you do. Your thoughts on Crow Coin. I didn't know you're fluent. I told you already, like 25 years ago, I was fluent in Spanish. And when I used to work in prisons and shit, the inmates could speak to me and they thought that I was born in Mexico because my accent and my speech was perfect. I'm like, no, I learned it in high school. And they started laughing, but they thought I was Spanish or Mexican because they thought I was more maybe Mexican, but in educated like Spanish, like I went to college. I'm like, yeah, I took 4 years in high school and 4 years in college. So that's why when I could speak, it sounds like nativo, like there's no acento in English or nothing, just solamente muy auténtico en español, okay? But the Crow one, I wouldn't, Crow's not doing anything big in my opinion, so the only thing Crow is for is that, what is that, crypto, who did the Crow work for? Crypto.com, it's their fucking coin. It doesn't do shit, okay? So don't get that shit. Crypto Hug played the trumpet in a mariachi band. Yeah, Crypto.com said it's too low. Crow is used to work in the Crypto.com system, and I just never have seen Crow do anything. The only thing I see is they're always trying to get you offers to get the credit cards or get the Emerald card or buy 10,000 Crow and we'll give you 1,000. Just dumb shit like that. Or you get access to an airport lounge or something. Like, dude, I just, what the fuck do I want that for? What's your top 3? I mean, XRP, XDC, XLM. That would be like your basis. So I have XRP, so I don't buy Stellar because I already got XRP. It's like, for me, I just don't know why I'd have to have both because they're payments crypto. Now, XDC is different than Stellar. So that's why I got the same amount of XDC and Ripple. XRP is because they're different. And then they need each other to work. Stellar is similar to XRP. So I don't, just me personally, look, Stellar could end up being 5 or 10 grand. I don't fucking care. You asked me the question, I'm just giving you the answer. So to me, I don't want to buy 2 payment cryptos. I'd rather get a payment crypto and then XDC. So either buy Stellar or XDC or get XRP. But for me, I just don't want to buy both. And since I found about XRP first, that's just why. So there you go. There's your magical $1 million answer. Rob 7879, thank you for that tax-free donation. Says Zoltar sounds like Ricardo Montalban. And I think that's it. Cheers, Rob. Okay. That's a good answer. It's just whatever. Look, we're all in a dark room. No, we're in a big warehouse. And about 10 people have those lighters where if you light them up in this big warehouse, you can kind of see what's going on. But in the warehouse, the light goes on for about 5 seconds and it turns off. And then it waits like an hour, maybe 2 hours or the next day, and the light flicks on. 10 people in this warehouse, and there's probably 5,000 people in the warehouse, and then the lights go off. That's what crypto is. So we have very limited time. We're only able to gather so much information at a time because we're not supposed to know this shit. That's why my channel is so heavily shadow banned on all of it. It's not just YouTube. These communists are working all over. They don't want you to get rich. Okay. So my show's going to take work. Watching it, you might have to, if you want to give a donation, you got to set up another payment. Maybe you have to cancel your membership, start a brand new one under your friend's name. Like, these are all just the dumb shit has to happen on my program. That's how these people do it, all right? They're not going to make this shit easy for you to be rich. No, man, they're going to try to fuck with you as much as they can. All in One gave somebody a membership, and that's Gotcha. We got USMC Water Rescue. Thank you very much. Zoltar said, you lie, you forget. HBAR is your biggest holdings. Yeah, I've always said on Caleb Brown. Now, it depends on what you mean biggest. On Caleb Brown, it's HBAR and then Kyber Crystal. Those are my top two on Caleb Brown. But that's money-wise. Money-wise on Caleb Brown. Now, my top one money-wise that I hold in a wallet outside is XRP. But I own more HBAR than XRP, but XRP is worth more. So it depends on my number one holding, if it's in a wallet or at Caleb Brown. Now, my biggest amount of holding is on the Hashpack wallet. So if you're asking me what's the most crypto you have, it's the BSL, Bank Social. It's not the most valuable one I got, but if we're just talking strictly crypto number only, then the high. So I got 3 different answers. So how about that? I'm trying to complicate the USMC guy. I got 3 different ways to answer that question. So I can't give you a straight answer. Looks more like a Y. All in One gave somebody another membership. Debbie K, welcome to the show. Oh, we got Henry Brown here. Everybody has to stop and see what Henry Brown has to say. I say all 3, since everyone in the champagne room make it XXX, LOL, get yo mind out of the gutter, XLM, XDC, XRP. Hulk has a point, though. XRP and XDC, top fuel dragster. Cheetahs, McFarland, yeah, brother. Okay, that was quite interesting. I mean, look, the guy asked me an opinion. If you want to own just those 3, it's just, I feel now, I've been in crypto for like 5 years. I don't really trust anything in crypto. So if I own like 10 or 15 now, I used to think, only thing I'm going to hold is XRP and VeChain, which I still got. But then as I started studying year after year after year, then I'm like, well, what happens if the government just flips and uses XRP because it's systemically important? So it takes off. So I'm like, fuck. So then I got 10 cryptos in case the 3 X's are taken by the government. Then I got 7. But then what if it? So now I got, like 20 of them or something. Look, you've got to come up with your own. I don't have these answers. You want to know what I'm doing? That's what I'm doing. Am I right? I don't know. But from what I've studied, it works for me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're supposed to be 18 and up watching the show. I'm not related to you. I'm not your daddy. At least I don't think I am, but I have kind of been around when I was younger. I don't know what you should do. You just watch my program, watch the cryptos that I go over. And if you see a use case and you're excited and you think it's cool, then buy it. I don't know what to tell you. So I don't have the magic answers. All right, with that, I think I definitely have to go. And that's faux show. I got to work on tomorrow morning show, 7 o'clock a.m. Wait, hold on. Rodney is here. Rodney DeRoos is here. Okay, yeah. Axon DAO. I'll put it on the list. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. YouTube just shut us off again. Henry Brown says, this super chat is to say thanks to Crypto Hulk and the Hulk community. Once XRP moons, let's all meet at Daytona 500. Well, I guess if you're not first, you're last, right? Okay. That will do it. I think we already did SXT. XYO Network. Okay. That's something that I bought back in 2018. When it was not a crypto at that point. It was stock in the company. I got to go, but that's a good story right there. I got about 3 cryptos I'll look into. And that's it. I got to go. I'll see you.